Hello everyone, let us solve this problem quickly, and I'm going to use two methods. The first method will not be a complete method. No, it will not be a complete solution, but the second will be a complete solution. We have 3 to the power negative y into bracket 25 equal to y to the power negative 1 into bracket 2 plus y all squared. Now, I want us to relate the two of them. Let's work with the left-hand side first. Now, working with the left-hand side, we have 3 to the power negative 1 into bracket 25 here can be written as 5 squared, right? Okay, let's take another step. Now, here we have 2 in a bracket, and then this 5 can be written as 2 plus 3. So, I'll have 3 to the power negative 1 into bracket 2 plus 3, okay, raised to the power of 2. Now, this is for the left-hand side. Now, let's compare it to the right-hand side. The right-hand side, we have y to the power negative 1 into bracket 2 plus y raised to the power of 2. Now, let us compare. If you pick the first term, we have 3 to the power negative 1. Here we have y to the power negative 1. That means that y is 3. If you go to the second term in the bracket, we have 3. Go to the second term in the bracket, we have 3. So that means that y is also 3. And this is correct, but not a complete solution. Now, let us go over to how we will get the complete solution to the problem. What is the problem again? We have 3 to the power of negative 1 into bracket 25, and it's equal to y to the power of negative 1 into bracket 2 plus y squared. What do we do now? Let us work with this. 3 to the power negative 1 multiplied by 25 will be 25 over 3. Then this is equal to, the whole of this is going to be 2 plus y squared, then whatever that we have divided by y, because this y comes under. Now we can simply cross multiply so that we have 25, y to be equal to 3 multiplied by 2 plus y squared. What I've done is to cross multiply. Now the next thing is for me to expand what we have in this bracket. Okay, so this is the same thing as 25y to be equal to 3 multiplied by 2 plus y multiplied by 2 plus y. Because we're having 2 plus y in two places, let me first of all leave out 3. 25y equals to 3. I will open the bracket. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times y, that will be plus 2y. Y times 2, that will be plus 2y. And then y times y, that will be plus y squared. Now, let me work on what we have in the bracket. Let's work on what we have in the bracket so that we say 25y is equal to 3 into bracket 4 plus 2y will give us 4y. Then plus here we have y squared. Now we open the bracket on the right hand side. We have 25y to be equal to 12, that is 3 times 4, plus 3 times 4y, that will give us 12y, then plus 3 times y squared, that will be 3y squared. Now, the next I want to do is to rearrange it from here. In fact, I want to write 3y squared first, because it's now a quadratic equation, 3y squared. Then I want to write 12 first, that will be plus 12y. Then I want to write this. I will have plus 12, then this will be equal to 25y. I've not done anything. What I did is to just rearrange it. Now from here, I want to take another step. 3y squared plus 12y. This comes over to become minus 25, then plus 12 is equal to 0. Remember, we are now having a quadratic equation. So 3y squared, okay, is it plus or minus? 12y minus 25 is going to be minus 13. Minus 13y, then plus 12. This is equal to 0. Now, how do we solve this equation? I want us to solve this equation by factorization. I want us to solve the equation by factorization. And to do that, you can do something like this. Since we're having 3 and 12, multiply 3 by 12. So we're going to have 36. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to have 36. Now let's break it down. 2 can go into 36 18 times. 2 can go into 18 9 times. And then, in fact, I can have 9 here. So this means that 9 times 4 will give us 36, right? And then from this 9 and 4, we are going to have this minus 13. So what we will do now is to have minus 9 multiplied by minus 4. Because minus 9 multiplied by minus 4 will give us 36. And then minus 9 minus 4 will now give us this minus 13. So we move. We have 3y squared minus 9y minus 4y, because minus 9y minus 4y will give us minus 13. Then I'll have plus 12. This is equal to 0. Now we will group it and then factorize. We will group it and then factorize. So we have I will have 3y as a common factor to this 2. Here we'll have 1y left, then minus 3y into 9y will give us just 3. So I have 3, close the bracket. What is common to minus 4y plus 12 is minus 4. So I'll have minus 4 here, open bracket. Here we are going to have y. Because of this negative, this addition will be affected. We have negative. Then 4 into 12 is 3. This is equal to 0. Now we have the same thing in the bracket. Now we are going to factorize it again. 3y minus 4 will be on its own. And then we have y minus 3, everything equal to 0. So what are we expected to do from here? This means that 3y minus 4 is equal to 0, or y minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so from here, 3y will now be equal to 4, or on the other side, y will be equal to 3. When you make y the subject here, we have y to be equal to 4 over 3, and then or y still remains 3. So therefore, the solution to the problem is here now. We have y to be equal to 4 over 3 or 3. You can plug this into the problem here and confirm whether we are right or wrong. We have 3 to the power negative y, 3 to the power negative 1 multiplied by 25 to be equal to this. So on the right hand side, put in y to be 3 and y to be 4 over 3, whether it will give you what you have on the left hand side. Thank you for watching. God bless.